Epic just made it 10 times harder to qualify for the solo cash cups. Now you need to get top 600 to even make it through the first round compared to top 15,000 last season. So in this video, I'm doing a full guide to qualifying through the solo cash cup opens, taking a look at one of the best players in the world, Swizzy. If you guys don't know Swizzy, he won FNCS on Asia, moved to EU, and then won FNCS on EU, which is an absolutely crazy achievement. I'm going to be showing you every single strat he used for his first game, as well as during the stacked end games that you get in the solo cash cups that enabled him to qualify. So let's get straight into this with his W key game. Oh, he's in order piece. Oh, misses a shot because of KBM console. Nice little bit of patience like that. I'm a big fan of when a pro player uses patience. Now, what he's going to do very nicely is he's noticed the weak wall. This guy just edited it and reset, which means it's one shot for a very long time. He's going to fight from the weak wall, has his safety angles cut off. Right and peak. Nice. Well played. This format, it basically, I will say, guys, I do think you need a very good first game, because if, let's say Swizzy just got like a third of like 5 kills this game, that would be 60 points, which is basically a win, but he'd basically get like 60 points from that. But because he gets a 19 kill second, he's getting like 100 points, right? So it's very important to be good at keying, because it gives you like a massive boost at the start because of how it's 2 points per kill. So he basically gets 100 points rather than 60. So he's already like a whole, top 10 sort of ahead of everybody else, which a top 10, even if, you play the game really well, you're always going to get like one top 10 in a cup, So he's basically saved himself 25 minutes just by being good at keying, which is why I wanted to watch this game first, because look, he gets a lot of kills. So I will say, guys, for these solo cash cups, you need to be good at keying. You need to be able to catch up if you're doing really bad. You need to have a good start game. You don't need to be dropping like a 30, 40 bomb. I'm sure we will see like, Peterbot, Bolts, Poyo, maybe Cold, like these guys dropping high kill games. I don't think you need to do that to qualify, but for getting top 600, especially when there's gonna be like 100,000 people on EU, it would be really beneficial. Nice aim. Be really beneficial to know how to fight, which is also why I just dropped a Fight Masterclass. If you guys didn't know, came out last month. A lot of crazy results. We had like 50 people get their first earnings already. Another free kill. Nice aim there by Swizzy. It's also a lot more tough to get first earnings now, for being honest, unless you're like an established player, which I think is kind of good and bad. I think, what do you guys think? Would you rather have it like easy to earn in finals, like top 15k finals easy to earn, or would you rather have like good quality practice in terms of the divisional cups and these new solo cash cups? So if you improve over time, there's a higher likelihood you earn at the end. I think they could do a bit of both. I do think the good quality practice, though, if you use that good quality practice correctly, I think the likelihood that you earn more in the future is way higher. Like even Muzz only made 5k from solo victory cups. He had the most wins in the world and he only made 5k, way less after tax, like 4k after tax. However, now Muzz could win a solo cash cup and he could make 7k in a single day. So I think the upside is a lot higher. Nice little third party. Also, in case you guys missed it, I'm currently doing the biggest ever masterclass sale that we've ever done. You can get 25% off any masterclass, as well as get the Christmas bundle for an insane 85% off. Inside the Christmas bundle, you get the new Trails masterclass that mean resub drop next year, a full boot camp for FNCS Major 1, as well as the fighting masterclass, the solos masterclass, and literally every single masterclass ever released contained inside this one bundle. You're also gonna have the opportunity to learn from some of the best pro players in the game with exclusive videos from them inside, as well as over $200 worth of free bonuses from some of the best coaches in Fortnite's history. So definitely go check it out. If you want to get primed up next year, this is the perfect investment for you. And the best part as well, if you earn in any single tournament that are official during 2025, you're going to get 100% of your money back and keep everything inside the bundle for life as well. Click the link down below to get this bundle before it expires on Christmas Day. Very good stuff. Oh my god, I forgot how bad people in console. Look at this guy's skin, by the way. This is a crazy skin combo to be playing a solo cash cup with. Little peek. Nice, well played. Nice patience. One thing with Swizzy is he's just a super patient player, which is good to learn from. Let's go Android, bro. Oh my god, I forgot how bad console kids are. Nice. King with a blade. Yeah, the blade's just not that good for king anymore because of you can't do all this crazy stuff. You can still do stuff like that, but you can't do like the crazy tech, like just sprinting across the map sort of thing. Nice, well played. A lot of people don't expect that phase in box play for whatever reason. Swizzy's kind of moving on the console though, looking pretty good. Also interesting, he's not playing big pots. I feel like I wouldn't play meds. I don't know about you guys, because you get white HP from Siphon during fights. So I would just play the bigs to make sure you're always 200. Nice. Sprite and Biggs. Yeah, Sprite and Biggs, I think, seems like the best combo. Also, if you're fighting, like Minis Biggs or Mini Sprites seem pretty strong. The only downside of Mini Sprites is you're like a bit faster to heal, obviously, right? But the downside is you have to waste your Sprite to get back up to 200 versus like Big Sprites, you can just waste the Biggs over and over and then drop them later. Nice play. Nice edit right there. That was a smart edit. Oh, the piece coming out from Swizzy. That's nice. Shieldfish Messer. Yeah, that's actually one of the MASTERCLASSES videos that I just made is Malibuka. He does it in trios as well as in solos. He literally just plays like fishing rod, shieldfish. It's kind of crazy. And then you basically, the idea is if you look at any zone, apart from maybe the partial zones, I think any zone on the current map, it's like wide enough. So all these fifth zones, like right here, it's wide enough. There's somewhere you can fish, like either a river, you know, like a port or whatever. I don't know, like a big lake, pond. Like there's always a spot where you can fish. So then you can just constantly have capped shieldfish and then re-get those shieldfish once you get tagged, as well as later in the game you drop the fishing rod and you decide to play what's the word, floppers 3 shieldfish, and maybe you even drop your AR and you carry 6 shieldfish 4 flops. Really strong loadout. So you basically have infinite shield mid game. You carry the Oni mask as well in combination of both, and you're chilling. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice bit of tech right there. Do you guys see what he did? He pre-fires the teleport. I think there's a bug. You know, there's like a delay between somebody activating the teleport and then actually teleporting. It's not like insta. I'm pretty sure if you shoot the teleporter, you can hit them, which is what he did right there. He hit that guy like 150. Nice. Yeah, these open lobbies seem very free to key. Being honest, guys, might even be worth starting like a little bit late as well, just so you have an easier time keying first game. Like a 5, 10, 7 minute late start might be worth late starting. Crazily recommend late starting opens because it doesn't really matter, but if you need to key, it might be worth. 3 kills, 20, 30, yeah. 20 to 30 bomb first game is literally 100 points. So like a 20 bomb is more than 100 points. So kind of huge, especially if I don't know what the predicted qual is. I think it's somewhere around 300-ish to top 600. I'm not exactly sure. Like I'm not an expert in qualing or predicting whatever, but it'll probably be around somewhere in the 300 mark. So should we skip this game now? Let's go watch a stat game. So basically my point is it's worth starting late from your very first game, and it's also worth keying your very first game. Okay, like if you can get like a 15 kill win first game, you're in a really good spot. Oh, that was risky. How many chests for solos? As many as you can, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Because like if you just only have like a, oh nice, he gets the void medallion. Bro, that void medallion is so strong in trios. If you guys have that in trios, you need to make sure whoever's got it is always the one like thirsting bodies. Even though it's like somebody else's kill, like not even your team's kill, you get the scan, you can figure out where solos are for refreshes. So this is a pretty high elo game. He's like 150 point elo right now, 140 points. He's keying the train. Nice. Sets the TP behind the guy. I feel like he should be trying to beam off the TP a bit more. Maybe I'm wrong. But like when somebody TPs away from you in solos, like try pumping where they TP from, but also try like pre-firing with your AR when they TP. Not just TPing after them over and over. Nice. The reason he's keying this guy is for the... Yeah, he did it again there. I didn't actually know you could do that. So there, the guy's actually like he's trying to TP insta over here, wherever he threw it. But if you shoot the TP just as it breaks, you're going to kill the other player. That's very useful to know, actually. He also gets the mythic AR, which is super strong. And if you drop your Oni mask, this is important, guys. If you drop your Oni mask, when you pick up the new Oni mask, you should get a full mask. Let me check if I'm correct. Yeah, 15 charge masks. So even though that guy used all of his mask charges, because he drops his other one, he gets a new one. What do you mean by that? There's like a delay where, so here, I don't know how to describe it. Like here, Swizzy is currently, you know, in this thing, but I'm pretty sure if you were to like pre-fire a second earlier where he just was, you would damage where he just was. Like there's a delay on the actual TP. It's not actually instant like it looks like on your screen. Do you guys know there's a desync between the footstep visual audio and somebody's character like model on your screen? Not a lot of people know that, but if you play a lot of like high ping tourneys, or if you just watch a lot of like replays and, you know, of your recordings, you'll realize it. You guys know about desync. So there's a difference between, let's let's say Swizzy's sliding down the hill right here. On somebody else's screen, if they're on like 50 ping or, you know, whatever, just because of the delay between Swizzy on his screen and the server side, there's a desync between where Swizzy actually is and where his footsteps are. So on somebody else's screen, let's say I'm somebody else in this game and I'm trying to shoot Swizzy. Swizzy might be like here on my screen, right? He might be standing right there. However, on my visual audio, the visual audio has no delay. He would actually be a little bit to the left. He'd actually be where he truly was. Does that make sense, guys? Hopefully that does. But basically there's a desync between the visual, like character model. However, there's not a desync between the footsteps. The footsteps, for whatever reason, because it's like server side or whatever, there's no delay on that. Bro's getting griefed by the train. He could have slid a cone in underneath there. That might have been worth it. Let's watch what he does. Oh my god, this other guy's burned so much. Nice. Kills the other guy. Didn't get any metal back from that. Yeah, you kind of need metal this game. But that guy like used all of his metal right there, just building over and over. Yeah, so he gets the water boon right here, and this is super strong. A lot of people are using this to trade Surge, which, I mean, is an application of it, but it's also just good in solos. And he also decides to running the fishing rod strat, which I'm a fan of. That's what I was talking about earlier. Right, nice. Swizzy gets up his metal on the kind of dead side zone, but dead side's probably over here. Like kind of like a less congested side. This is a congested side. One important thing for solos this season, guys, as with pretty much every single season, is first of all, understanding congestion. Like obviously these hills, any hills and zone, especially on congested side, are going to be really, really busy, right? So right here is going to be really busy, as well as just because of the mats this season. POIs, you guys know about POI clustering, but POI clustering is basically people go into a POI to get mats and refarm and extra loot and stuff. So I would avoid POIs as well. I would try doing what Swizzy's doing here, which is, you know, refarming up towards, you know, not super dead side, but like kind of uncongested side. Gets a free refarm, gets cat mats up, gets a new void mask, and he's also running 6 shield fish, which is nice. Nice. Here, guys, Swizzy doesn't know about the Tarzan strat. I can't believe it. I'm so disappointed in Swizzy. The fact that he's not Tarzan shunning right here when he's got cat wood and he's in a forest of trees, unbelievable. Best been, yeah, it's so crazy, bro. This, you know what's crazy is this was literally a mythic item at the, like the mythic medallion at the best POI during Nitro season. So Nitro season had some crazy stuff, right? But literally this is just the boon that everyone can get from putting a water sprite into a thingy is literally just it's the medallion from Nitro season. Kind of crazy. Oh, he decides to drop the Oni mask. I feel like that's a mistake. I'm not gonna lie. What do you guys think? I feel like, I know this is pre-nerf, the blade. I feel like that's a mistake, if being honest. Just because the main reason I think the thingy is better, even though he can do this, I guess it's different with a nerf or whatever. Yeah, these max distance zones, like how do you rotate this with a blade? It's so hard to rotate this, if being honest. Like it's literally like 300 meters. There's about 1 billion people next to you. However, if you guys watch the Stowe's Masterclass update and you know about pre-TPing, so basically pre-TPing is, so let's say right here, Swizzy is in a bad spot, right? Like he's just not in a good spot objectively. He's like down here or whatever, right? What you do with the pre-TP is before zone even closes, like 3 to 4 seconds before zone closes, you just ping your TP as far as possible. So 3 seconds before it closes, you ping your TP over here as far as you think, so you avoid congestion, and that allows you priority, which is really important in solos and every mode. Allows you priority on everyone backside, as well as you just insta rotate, and then you pre-TP to a tree, which is a bit of a sentence, but basically you do Tarzan strat combined with the pre-TP. I know that sounded like a lot. If you don't understand a single thing that I just said, fair enough, but that's the reason I think the Oni mask is better. With the blade, you can still do rotates like this. You just have to, I don't know, build a lot, and you can't do this movement acceleration anymore. Like you can't do the EJ dash type thing. Also, this is another reason why I think the Oni mask is better now, is on these zones right here, look how congested the half inside of zone is, but then look at the half outside. So let's say, just quickly, go back to the other example. You're down here, pre-TP, Tarzan strat, another TP to like here, then you would TP to like here. So use 3 charges, but suddenly you have all this dead side access as well as refarm, like Swizzy's doing here. Nice little refarm from Swizzy. Tarzan strat, sitting on the trees and wood. Very simple. Nice. Loki, yeah, I'm a fan of doing that, especially if you've got good aim. Like not rotating early, beaming somebody when they do like a blade rotate or a mask rotate ahead of you, like beaming when they TP, and then just jumping on them for a refresh is actually very good. I think a lot of people are like scared to like jump in box for a refresh, but if you beam somebody 100, you may as well, you know. Nice. Yeah. Zone's playing uphill. So here, would you guys, just quickly, would you guys rather have a blade or an Oni mask here? I feel like I'd rather have a blade here, I'm not gonna lie. Because you can just do one mask, but then the mask is kind of useless, right? I think I'd rather have a blade. Everyone's saying Oni mask though. Maybe. You can pre-TP. Yeah, so one shot you can do. If you mark like 100 meters away, so like here's 100 meters, you can like throw it. What you can do, there's a couple strats you can do. You can throw your Oni mask and then TP to the top and then count. You can, or you can like throw it and then hopefully you go there. What's probably best if you had the Oni mask right here is to throw it and then like count 1, 1.5 and then go. So like instead of doing the 1, 2, 3, which is where you land just as it pops on the floor, so you get as far as you can, you do 1, 2, 3 like in your head. Instead you do like 1, you don't watch it, you do like 1, 1.5 and then you go. So you're like at the very top of your whatever. But I don't know, I feel like the blade is very strong, you know? Nice. Free kill. Makes sure the loot is airtight. Very good stuff. Please pick up the brick. Very nice. All right, here. Okay, guys. Okay, now, again, what do you guys carry right here? Where is he at? There's a full mask on the floor and there's a full blade on the floor. I think you carry the blade. I actually think the blade is the better choice, being straight up, because you're in moving zones. Like this is like actual moving zones. You can't really mask around as easily. I think you 100% carry the blade right here. The whole rest of the game, I think the Oni mask is way better, especially on the partial zones. The mask is so much better, but the blade is so strong. You don't think, Marius? Look at this. Like, I don't know. I mean, he's got a build up. I mean, here, okay, this is a bad example because it's going like literally up a hill and he's like late, but like that mobility right there, doing like the sprint jump. I've chosen a really bad example of this, but I swear the blade is better. Also, if you have the invis coin coupled with the blade, I swear that is so strong, bro. The invis coin that you get from the island is like genuinely insanely good if you can get it. Little med off, nice here. Yeah, the issue with, I don't know, trying to do it, like how do you TP from here? Like it's just super scuffed. Like you've got to like do a really narrow TP. It's basically like having no mobility because it's so hard to do. However, with a blade, you just pull out the blade and you just run, jump, run. Look how nice that rotate is. Also, I think it's easier to take height with the blade. So we'll see if he does it or not. But I think it is easier. That's one thing to notice though. You guys know why he got full damage there? It's because he didn't sprint jump. So you do take full with a blade. You got like sprint jump to not take full. You can't just like fall off stuff and it counts as full. Oh, that guy just started sniffing that cone. Nice little refresh. Nice little edge rotate right here. Very, very important. He is, where does zone just pull from? Pull from like up here, right? He is dead side of moving, which is why this is so free. I mean, there's a couple people around here, obviously, but he's still dead side. He's also expanding side, kind of, as well. From where the zone was expanding earlier, he's expanding side right here. Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's just a playstyle thing. But I think like during late moving zones, the blade is probably better in most cases. You can still use the Void Mask very well. I also think the Void Mask better if you're playing height. Nice. Gets ready for zone pull with the blade. Insta rotates. That's another thing as well. So he did an insta rotate there with the blade, and somebody else did like an insta TP, but just because the Void Mask has to travel, and also you got to activate it, and also you have to open edit to throw it. If you insta rotate the blade, especially during these later moving zones, you should cut the guy off who's using the mask. Or you should be like, I don't know, let's say that guy did teleport right there. He like aimed his TP down here, and if he used it, Swizzy could have killed him, I think. Because he's like TPing, doesn't know where he's getting shot from or what edits it is and stuff. Yeah, like this guy. This guy was using the blade, or using the mask, sorry. So that's, he's like, I don't know, ends up in a bad spot. I don't know, we'll see, but that's just my thought process. Also, 100%, by the way, it's worth tanking Storm to get mats. Like, it pretty much always is, but especially with the new Siphon, you get 5 HP, or 5 seconds worth of just tanking Storm, and you're going to regenerate your HP and go over wherever your HP was before, so it's definitely worth it. Nice little low ground front side cut off right here by Swizzy. Nice little Taysom box to take front side low as well. Nice. Nice. Could play the meds here. All right, guys. I think in a regular solo cash cup, I think you play the meds here. You play all 3 meds, and you guarantee yourself in the final zone, and then you go in like last second to try to kill somebody. But because it's Swizzy, and you just got loads of mats, he's going to go in and fight. Nice. Takes out that player with a Catwoman. Now he's still got heal-off potential as well. Visual audio in the other guy. Very nice. Now he's in a 1v1. Needs to get back in zone. Nice. He played this game really well. Early heal off just to get some HP back. Whenever you have a lot of meds end game, don't wait for the zone to finally close. Just pop them early if you need them, I think. Because now it means he can run back for a second without worrying. Doesn't fight. Nice. Well played. That was really, really well played. Lets the guy like get ticked by zone and make a rash play, and then hits his shot on the last go. All right, guys, what do we learn? Somebody give us a little note. Somebody's got the notes in chat, surely. I know you guys love doing the notes. What do we learn from Swizzy? Fisting strat is very strong. Tries to get the water boon, so use a water sprite for the water boon is super strong as well. Carry meds late game. Getting the mythic AR is super helpful, so you key the guy who's open the train. He did that every game. Always early rotate. Always do the Tarzan strat as well. Dead side is very good as well. The blade is probably better during moving zone. It's a little bit questionable, but we'll see. Cut front side low off. Yeah, nice little talisman box on front side low. What else? Staying on one side of moving zone, so expanding dead side is what he did during that third moving. Very nice. Don't die. That's a really good one. I love that tip. Also, he just set himself, like this whole mid game, like he didn't do anything. He just set himself up really nicely. Resummed all his mats, stayed stacked, had the meds for heal off. I mean, we would have said that. All right, nice.